So if you clicked on this video, you're looking to buy one of these. This is a Toyota 86/Scion FRS/Subaru BRZ. And this is my 2017 Toyota 86. And although it may not look like it, it is kind of extensively modified. In my opinion, I think it's pretty tastefully modified. Obviously aftermarket wheels, aftermarket suspension, aftermarket headlights, got the tint, aftermarket carbon fiber trunk, exhaust, bunch of other things inside, but that's going to be in a separate video. If you guys want to see a full video on all the mods that I have on my car, make sure to subscribe, because I will be doing a full modification list. And I'm sure you guys know these things, but let's just lay out the basics. And just to make things more simple, I'm just gonna call it the 8.6. It's an 8.6 platform. So getting started, obviously 4-cylinder, non-turbo, naturally aspirated, boxer engine, 200 horsepower, brand new, about like $28,000. You can probably get a used one for about $15K. 6-speed manual transmission and automatic transmission. Manual is better. If you're looking to buy one, please get a manual. Also, before you buy, please consider waiting for the brand new 2022 Subaru BRZ/GR86. Still no turbo, so it's not gonna be much of a difference, but if you're into the looks, you know, the new one has a different look, then maybe wait until 2022. But for now, we're gonna be talking 2013 to 2020. Either way, most years are all the same with just a couple of facelift differences. Here's the Scion bumper, here's the Toyota 86 bumper, and here is the BRZ bumpers. They all have a couple slight differences, as you can probably tell. Anyways, let's hop into my car again so I can tell you guys a little bit more. The interior of my car is a little bit more premium just because it is the 860 special edition. It's honestly nothing special other than black Alcantara and like a more premium little gauge system here for the AC and heater. Also, mine is push to start. Not the craziest thing. I mean, it's all right, I guess. No big deal. In case you guys are wondering and didn't know, this is obviously the view from the driver's seat. Very nice. Lots of visibility, except for your blind spot. There's a big blind spot right here. Kind of hard to see out of, but it's fine because you just lean over right here and you can see what's going on. So if you're a good driver, obviously no big deal. All right, so now that I've told you guys pretty much all the obvious things, one that may not be so obvious is that people are gonna call you slow, because this car is really, it's known for being slow. When you get this car, some of your friends might probably make fun of you for it being slow. Happened to me, but it's okay because it's not a straight line car. It's a car that's meant for turns and twists and drifts and stance. I'm more of a stancy, cool hot boy type of guy, but this car is great for pretty much anybody. You can be a track guy, you can be a drifter guy, you can be a stance guy, you can pretty much be anything, and this car's got you. And also, if you have watched any other videos on this car, you know that it has a really big torque dip around the, I think it's 4,000, 5,000-ish. But there are things to fix it. I have made a video in the past where I put some unequal length headers in my car and then a full exhaust with a tune and stuff, and that actually sort of pretty much gets rid of the torque dip. There is a fix to that if you're willing to put money into the car after you buy it, which if you're gonna buy an FRS BRZ 86, you probably should account for that, because it is a tuner's car. You are gonna be doing stuff to this car. Even if you tell yourself you're gonna keep it stock, you're not. Also, I've owned this car for about 3 years now, and I have a total of 42,000 miles on this car, so I think I'm valid, boys. Follow up on the car being slow, I'm actually gonna go on the highway right now. It's honestly kind of a silver lining because this car is like extremely fun. You can put the gas pedal all the way down to the floor and you know, you won't be breaking any laws. So like first to like fourth gear, you can just pedal all the way down and it's super fun to drive. Also, it sounds really good. For a 4-cylinder car, a little 4-banger, Subaru's, a Subaru engine by the way, it's a Toyota but it has a Subaru engine. Subarus are like the best sounding 4-bangers ever. Hopefully my camera doesn't fall over here. All right, I'm in second gear, about a full throttle, baby. Good, baby, it's good. We valid. You guys can't tell me that doesn't sound great. I don't even know if you can hear me, but it sounds great. Okay, next I want to talk about how small the car is. Literally, I can put my hand out, lean over, touch the door, turn around, touch the back seat. This car is tiny, dude. This is how high my head's off the roof. It's a tiny car, but it's a fun car. My dad always calls it like my little go-kart. He refers to it as my go-kart, but it's a small car, but like a go-kart, it's really, really fun. Just to elaborate a little more, let's open up the trunk. My carbon fiber trunk, by the way. Really dirty car right now. Yeah, there's not much trunk space either, but I mean, it's a good grocery getter. And as far as maintenance goes, I haven't had any issues with this car, any known issues at least. The only issue I've had is that my alternator kind of like died for some reason, and because my alternator was dead, my battery died, so I couldn't turn on the car. That's what it looks like inside. It is super, super dirty, but I do have an aftermarket intake and coilovers. What else can you see in here? Oh, there's my unequal length headers way down there at the bottom. Man, I haven't really talked about my car in a bit. So again, going off of reliability, I would say that the FRS BRZ 86 is pretty good, actually really good. I really haven't had any problems with it at all, except for that one thing with the alternator. But let me just say, in the winter, if it snows where you live, this car is worthless. It's a rear wheel drive, super lightweight sports car. It gets no grip, literally no grip, but it is fun. It always goes back to being fun. This car, even though it's not the fastest or functional car, whatever you want, it is honestly, I would say, like one of the most fun cars you can buy, especially because it's so affordable. It's one of the most affordable sports cars on the market, and it looks really, really good. But like I said, it's fun. So here's a clip of me drifting in the snow.
See with your little 8.6 Scott. I love that little ride.
If you keep the engine pretty much stock, you'll be good, no issues. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but this is one of the most modifiable cars on the market. It has like the strongest aftermarket support like ever that I've personally seen. Anything you could ever think of, they have it for this car. They have an aftermarket version of it for this car, which is great because it makes the car like completely customizable. Every little detail about this car can be customizable, and that's what I love about it as a car enthusiast. I mean, although there are some cons and there are their pros, you know, you got to find a middle ground. What do you prioritize? I prioritize fun. This is a sports car anyways, so if you're gonna buy a sports car, you're buying it for fun. At the price point, this is honestly probably one of the best cars you can get. Anyways, I think that's it. I don't know, if I missed something, let me know down below. Hopefully I got all the pros and cons. I know there's more. There has to be more. There's always more. So be sure to subscribe because this channel is all about my GT86 and my brother's WRX STI. I do a lot of videos on his car too, so make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Like the video if you got any sort of information out of this. Hopefully you guys did. I'll see you in the next one, boys.